Mustangs, it's Mrs. Cates checking in to see how your meta moment's going. Hope you were working on your meta moment activities Miss Cates put in the packet. Let's go over the meta moment really quick. Remember, you feel something is happening, like you're getting upset, you're getting anxious. You stop and you pause. You think of your best self. Did you guys make your best selves at home? And then you look in your toolbox or you think of those strategies that you have that can help you get back to your best self. So today in our video, Miss Cates is going to show you how to make some fidget items with things you might have around your house. You might already have some fidget items, like I wonder how many people out there have a fidget spinner. Those are pretty popular, or they were, so that would be a good thing to use if you are feeling anxious and you're fidgeting and you need to calm down. Your fidget spinner. You have something to squeeze, like a stress ball or an animal, a squishy animal, something like that. Or maybe you have a little fidgeter. We have this little fidget cube here at our house. Has little things that you can do, and it helps you keep your hands busy. But if you don't have any of those things, Miss Cates is going to show you how to make a few do-it-yourself fidget items. So I looked around my house and I found some items, and this is what we're going to do. First, maybe you have a balloon, maybe you have a sock. We have lots of missing socks in our house, so I went through the mismatched sock pile and I found a sock to use, and then we also have some balloons laying around. So if you have a sock or a balloon, this will work for this. We're going to make a squishy ball. So I don't have a funnel. I made my own funnel out of a piece of paper, and I have rice. Maybe you have beans. Maybe outside you have some little rocks. Rice, rocks, beans, and flour. Flour would work if you have flour. Okay, so what Mrs. Cates did was she took her balloon, she stuck her paper funnel. You might have a real funnel. We don't have a funnel around here. I couldn't find one. Stuck it down in my balloon. Took my rice very carefully, made a small hole, or you might have a box of rice, and then very carefully I poured the rice down into my paper funnel. And we made a little bit of a mess, but that's okay, we cleaned it up. Alright, so you do that until it fills all the way up in your balloon to about right here. Then when you're finished, you tie up your balloon and you have a fidget squeeze ball like this. So you can use it when you're feeling stressed. If you feel like you need to do something with your hands, you have a squishy. I also put some in a sock. Not this same sock, I found another sock. I filled this sock with rice and I made a squishy with it. So I have two squish balls, whoops, there went the sock. Squish balls that I made with just things around my house. Balloon and rice, sock and rice. All right, I also, if you don't have rice, I found some marbles, kind of like little rocks. Maybe you have some little rocks or marbles. We have marbles. So in this sock, I'm going to fill it with marbles. It's getting kind of heavy. It's a little bit heavier than the rice. And I'm dropping them on the floor. It's okay, we'll pick them up. And then when you get it right where you want it, you just tie up your sock. And then I have another squish, and this one's kind of loud. So if you like noise and like to fidget, this one will be really good for you. Okay, so 3 different ways you can make a squish ball or a squishy item for you for your hands if you don't have one. Sock and rice, sock and beans, sock and pebbles, balloon and rice, balloon and beans, whatever you have. If you don't have any of that, a sock and some marbles or some pebbles, whatever you have around the house that can make it like a squeeze. Those are 3 easy ways to make a squish ball if you have something laying around the house. Now maybe you don't have any of those things. That's okay. One strategy that we use at McClure are those stretchy bands. And I don't have a stretchy band, but I have a ton of these at my house. A ton. You know why? Because Miss Cates always puts her hair up in a messy bun, doesn't she? So you could use a rubber band appropriately. Do we use them to shoot our brothers and sisters? Do we shoot them at our parents? Our family? No, you can just use it to squeeze. Mine doesn't stretch as far, but it kind of is like that stretchy band we have at school. So you could use a rubber band or a hair tie or something like that. If you can put it in your lap, if you're looking at the computer and working and you need to do something with your hands, if you need to watch it for a little bit, you can do it like that. It's a really good workout for your muscles too. So, stretchy band. I'm sure someone has a rubber band or a hair tie at your house somewhere. All right, I know everyone likes to do some things with their fingers, so my daughter is going to show you how to make a fortune teller. And it just goes like this with your fingers. So it gives you something else to do with your fingers. You can watch it. You can be on your Chromebook listening to your teacher, and maybe it's on your lap and you're doing the fortune teller. It gives you something to do with your fingers. Okay, that's one other thing.
You'll need a square piece of paper. First you fold it in half. Then unfold it and fold it in half the other way. Then unfold it again, and you should have 4 sections. The 4 corners you're going to fold in. Once you fold them in, you're going to turn it over to the side where it's just flat. And you should still see those 4 lines. And you're going to fold the corners in again. This is what it should look like. And then once you turn it over, you should have 4 little flaps. And you fold it in half one way. Unfold it and fold it in half the other way. And then you should have a fortune teller.
And last but not least, I know everyone has a pencil, and maybe you have a paper clip. You have a pencil and a paper clip. You can put them on. You can make it spin. Kind of like your own little fidget spinner. You can just make it go around like this. You might want to use the eraser side so you don't have marks on your table. You can flip it with your finger and spin it. So kind of like your homemade fidget spinner. Easy things around the house to make some things to keep your hands busy. And a good strategy if you need a meta moment, like I need a meta moment, I need to go get a squishy and I need to squish it and do some with my hands. Or I need to, while I'm working, I'm getting tense, this work's kind of hard, I'm getting tense, so I'm gonna use my band while I listen to my teacher teach. All right, simple items at home: socks, balloons, rice, beans, marbles, pebbles, rocks. Make your own funnel. Paper for a fortune teller. Easy things you can use for fidgets if you don't have one at home. All right, I hope this is helpful. The next video Mrs. Cates is going to have is about breathing techniques, so watch for it. Miss Cates, love you.